everybody, it's Shrewboy313 and welcome to the last episode or part of this series of Pokemon Emerald Randomizer. In the last episode we took on the remaining members of the Elite Four, Glacier and Drake, and I made a variety of Drake puns for which I was not proud of. But in the finale episode, we will be taking on the Pokemon Champion. I was going to say the Pokemon Champion of the Pokemon League, but that would have just sounded weird. So let's head on through the door and face the champion. Welcome, Matthew. The incident in Sustopolis City, that was superb work putting an end to the crisis. No, Wallace wasn't French, it was Juan that was French. I can't remember what Wallace's voice was, I think it was just posh. That was superb work putting an end to the crisis all by yourself. Oops. It wouldn't be fair to say that you alone under the crisis. You overcame the difficult situation by working as one with your Pokemon. We trainers raise Pokemon by giving them items and by teaching them new techniques for battle. But we ourselves also learn many things from our Pokemon, and this is where your achievements are put to the test against what others like you have achieved. Now, who can most elegantly dance with their Pokemon in Hoenn? Show me right here and now. And yes, we are facing off finally against the evil-looking Champion Wallace. Just like normal, I'll be going over his team, but this time he has a team of full 6 instead of 5. His first Pokemon is Wailord, level 57, Water Veil for the ability, so it cannot be burnt. Knows the moves Rain Dance, Water Spout, Double Edge, and Blizzard. A few things to make note of: be careful of Rain Dance, as that has the power to double the power of water type moves, and with Water Spout, that is a move that does damage dependent on the amount of health the Pokemon has. And since Wailord is known for having quite high HP, do be very careful of that. Next up is Gyarados, even though this technically isn't second in my notes. But at any rate, Gyarados, level 56, Intimidate for the ability, knows the moves Dragon Dance, Hyper Beam, Earthquake and Surf. Do be very wary of that Dragon Dance move if you can't take it down quickly, because it raises its speed and attack at the same time, and Hyper Beam and Earthquake are both very hard-hitting physical moves. But luckily enough, we have Excella and it gets taken down easily. Next up is Whiscash, and for this I believe I'm going to have to switch into Jessica. Alright, now we have Whiscash, level 56, Oblivious for the ability, meaning it cannot be inflicted with Infatuation status. Knows the moves Amnesia, Hyper Beam, Earthquake and Surf. Since it's a water ground type, the only type it is weak to is grass, and that's a ×4 weakness. And since it does know Amnesia, that has the capability of raising its special defense, giving it more resilience to the grass type moves, as you can see right here. But luckily, I should be able to take it down with this final Giga Drain, or at least I'm hoping I do. Alright, that's fine, because Whiscash was actually the one I was semi-worried about. Alright, next up is actually his strongest Pokemon on his team, Milotic. So I'm a bit worried about this one, seeing as how strong it is, so I'm gonna go with my scumbag tactic of going with Beryl for now. So what is technically his last Pokemon is Milotic, level 58, the strongest Pokemon you will face in here, with Marvel Scale for the ability, so its defense is raised if it is inflicted with a status, and it's holding a Citrus Berry. It knows the moves Toxic, Recover, Ice Beam, and as you saw there, Surf. So I'm going to go for the Curse, even though it is going to unfortunately KO me, just so I can get that quarter damage done every turn. But unfortunately it does know Recover as well, so it is able to heal itself, in addition to having that Citrus Berry. But still, it is afflicted by Curse, and I'm going to go for the Thunder again and hope it hits this time. But no, I'm not allowed to be happy, and it goes for the Surf again. Right, since it is a higher level, this is going to do a lot of damage, yep. And I'm thinking now is when... Nope. Come on, Thunder. Thank you, I get one hit finally. And luckily it was at half health anyway, so we should take it down with no problems and a critical hit to boot. Leaving Wallace with 2 Pokemon left, and Excella growing to level 58. Next up is Tentacruel. I'm feeling a lot better now as Milotic's out the way, but at any rate, Tentacruel level 55 with clear body for the ability, meaning its stats cannot be lowered. Knows the moves Hydro Pump, Sludge Bomb, Ice Beam and Toxic, so an extremely good moveset, and it does have high special defense, so as you saw, Thunderbolt wasn't quite enough. So I'm going to switch into Amanda, seeing as though at this rate he is definitely going to heal. So I'm going to go with the right, ooh. I don't know whether I should go with the Psychic as a super effective to gauge how much damage it'll do, or go for the heal, but I'm going to go for Psychic anyway. And even though it has high special defense, I'm going to hope this does more than half damage. Come on. Never did I think the intense moment in the Elite Four would be against a damn Tentacruel. So, Sludge Bomb, that will be a stab move. Come on, survive easily. And hopefully Psychic will take it down, I'm hoping. Unfortunately, no. So I'm going to go with the Surf because I know he's going to heal again. Yep, my predictions are predicting. Words. Right, even though it's not very effective, I'm going to take that little chip of damage off of it, so that I am able to finish it off with the 2 Psychics. But providing this isn't a critical hit, good. I'm going to heal next turn just in case. Right. So that's down to that, and if we full restore Amanda back to health, I'll go for the Sludge Bomb again, that's fine. And unfortunately he does get the poison, but providing we can survive this next attack, we will use this Psychic and take it down. Come on, right. I was a little apprehensive when he did manage to take down Excella, but luckily Amanda was able to do the job for us. And it's unfortunate that our starter Pokemon Beryl did go down so easily. But as you saw there, last up is Ludicolo, so I'm going to switch into Cora for this. And I do realise, and I do apologise to and for Gwen, as she has not been actually in battle yet. But if for some reason this Ludicolo manages to take down Cora, I will bring in Gwen. But anyway, Ludicolo, level 56, Swift Swim for the ability, so double speed in rain. Knows the moves Double Team, Leech Seed, Giga Drain and Surf. So again, it could be another little iffy one. So I'm going to go for the Fly and see what it does, but of course he just has to start off with a Double Team. Oh, luckily enough Fly hits. I did actually expect it to miss, to be honest. And unfortunately he gets the Leech Seed off to sap our health every turn, but I'll go for Aerial Ace in hopes that that'll do enough damage. And with that lucky Aerial Ace, we managed to take down Ludicolo and defeat Wallace. Meaning we are the new champions of the Hoenn region. I, the champion, fall in defeat. That was wonderful work. You were elegant, infuriatingly so. And yet it was utterly glorious. Shout out to Foxes. Kudos to you, Matthew. You are a truly noble Pokemon trainer. Yay! The Pokemon you sent into battle, at times they danced like a spring breeze, and at times they struck like lightning. Is that a literal pun at the fact that I used thunder on my Milotic? Even though thunder just rumbles and it's lightning that strikes. But at any rate, it was with light yet sure-footed elegance that you led your Pokemon. Even I felt bedazzled by a masterful performance. Now you stand at the glorious peak of the Pokemon League, and I now proclaim you to be the new Hoenn region champion. Matthew, here's some advice before you challenge the champion. Huh? What? 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 Matthew, could it be that it's already over? See, what did I tell you, May? Didn't I tell you that you don't need to worry about Matthew? Matthew, you've finally done it. When I heard that you defeated your own father at the Petalburg gym, I thought perhaps you had a chance. But to think you've actually become the champion. Ah, yes. What became of your Pokédex? Here, let me see. I don't know, it's gonna be at like 7, isn't it? Oh no, 8. That's okay. Go into grassy areas and look more careful. I don't think it matters, we've won. Anyway, congratulations. Now go proudly into the final room. Matthew? No, let me rephrase that properly. The new champion. Come with me. I'm sorry, but from here on, only those trainers who have become champions may enter. You'll have to wait here with Burge. Groan. I'm just joking, that's okay, that's the rule. Honestly, congratulations. And here we are in the sad murder room. This is where we keep records of Pokemon that have prevailed through harsh battles. It is here that the League Champions are honoured. Come on, let's record your name as a trainer who triumphed over the Pokemon League, and the names of the partners who battled with you. And yes, just like that, this series is coming to a close. And now let's take a moment to look through back at our team. We have Excella, the main Nectric, who I randomly caught in the grass. Gwen, our Houndoom. Cora, the Crobat. Our starter Pokemon, Beryl, the Bayonet. The first Pokemon we caught, Amanda the Gorbis. And making her return from Pokemon Snakewood, Jessica the Breloom. Just as a point, I didn't intentionally catch an entire team of female Pokemon, it just happened. Hooray, League Champions! And I'm just gonna let the credits roll on their own, but there are just a few things I'd like to mention. I won't be dealing with the Battle Frontier as, well, I never was able to win more than one symbol on the actual game. But now that this series is over, I still have, well, obviously I think I'm going to move Singularity up to like 1 video a day in place of where this was until it's finished, as I believe I've still got a way to go with that. And like while I'm recording this, I believe I've still got a bit of Always Sometimes Monsters to do, but I'm not sure whether I will have finished and uploaded all of it and whether it'll have all gone live by the time this video is out. So I may or may not have started a new series to go alongside Singularity, as I am going to be assuming that will still be running. Fallout New Vegas, it's still going to be going every Friday, because seeing as though it's only a once a week thing, it's going to be a series that's going to be very, very long running. And honestly, I'm not going to bother putting it anymore because it takes so long to upload, seeing as though the file is so big. But yes, this is actually the very first Let's Play that I managed to complete, and it's been amazing for me, seeing as though for the longest time I had only done walkthroughs. I'm not sure if it's the first one that I finished that will go live, because the ending to Always Sometimes Monsters may go up before this, I'm not entirely sure. But at any rate, I'm just going to let the credits, I nearly said the coordinates, just go on in silence, but I may end up talking over them anyway. So thank you to anyone who watched, and I hope to see you next time in whatever video it may be, or maybe even in a new series. Or again, I may have even started a new series by the time this is live, so I'll see you then.